Alright guys, how's everyone doing? So today we're going to have a little bit of a different video than the normal average gameplay video. So today I just wanted to go over my favorite snipers, go over like which is the best, which is the worst, and I'm going to go through them worst to best. And just because I put a sniper at a certain place does not mean that that's exactly where it should be or anything, or that's where you should think it goes. I'm just trying to give my opinion on it. You can formulate your own opinion. I encourage you to. Feel free to leave down in the comments what you guys think. Just like don't hate me or anything if my choices aren't what your choices are like. But anyways, let's get straight into it. So starting off at number 10, I think this may come as a surprise to a lot of people, but it is the BFG. And the BFG really is only good for trick shotting, and it's really not even that good for trick shotting. I mean, the recoil is just terrible on it now. In my opinion, it doesn't seem worth it to use. I mean, I know a lot of people love the BFG, and no hate to you if you love the BFG. I just don't think it's really a good sniper, especially since, like, you know, you only have one bullet in the mag. So yeah, I just don't really like the BFG at all. Alright, moving on to number 9, we have the DRAGUNOV SVU. Now, bro, I was playing with this gun and trying to get highlights for it, and I can't get highlights with it. It's just so bad in my opinion. Like, it's a sniper that 2 shots to the head at long range. I mean, what kind of sniper is that? Why would you ever want a sniper that doesn't 1 shot to the head at all ranges? I mean, don't get me wrong, it does have a pretty good fire rate and pretty good ammo capacity. It just doesn't seem worth it if you have to take 2 shots to kill someone from long range. It's just not really a sniper that I'm used to. It's not really my speed. Once again, you guys can have your own opinions on this, but that's just basically what I think about it. Alright, for number 8, we have the HECATE. I'm sure a lot of people are sort of in agreement with this. Actually, I don't know. But the HECATE it's just very slow in my opinion. It just feels very heavy. It doesn't like come across as something that you'd like be able to hit feeds with. The only really thing you can actually do with it is hit trick shots maybe, and I still don't like hitting trick shots with the HECATE. It doesn't feel right. But yeah, definitely not good for feeding at all. I barely ever use the HECATE, so it's just not really my style of gun. Alright, moving on to number 7, we have the L11. Now, I put the L11 a little low compared to maybe what some of you might think of it, because it's a really nice gun, don't get me wrong. I enjoy using the L11 a lot. However, it doesn't really have anything that really stands out. You know, it's got 5+1 ammo. I mean, it shoots pretty fast, but it's not like amazing. It's not like the MOSIN where you just shoot like super fast all the time. It's just more of your average sniper. There's nothing bad about it by any means, but there's also just really nothing good about it, you know. Now moving on to number 6, we have the SVDS, and I put this here because it's basically an SVU, except it does have that 1 shot from long distance, and it does shoot a little bit slower, but it still shoots really fast compared to all the other snipers, or most of the other snipers. Just using that gun just feels really clean for some reason. I don't know, that's just me. But yeah, I do like the good fire rate. The bullet drop isn't too bad, and then you do have the large ammo capacity. I think it has 10+1, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, pretty good gun. Definitely not the worst, but definitely not the best. So now moving on to our number 5 spot, we have the Intervention, and I really like the Intervention. It just feels really good to use. The only reason I put this lower than most of the other snipers is because the fire rate is just so slow. If you have ever used the Intervention, you'll know. If you're trying to win a close range gunfight with the Intervention and you miss a shot, I mean, you gotta wait like 5 seconds until you can shoot that next bullet. And same goes with feeding. If you want to hit a feed and you're like trying to shoot really fast, right? It just doesn't really work out because the Intervention doesn't really have a good fire rate. But other than that, I really like the 7+1 ammo, giving you a total of 8 obviously, and it's also a really good sniper. I don't think I would put it at like more of the top, just because it does have that really slow fire rate, which kind of just throws me off with it. Alright, so moving right along, in the number 4 spot, we do have the MOSIN, and the MOSIN is just one of my favorite guns to use. It's one of the more fun guns to use, you know, especially since you can go with the iron sight and it still feels amazing. In my opinion, the iron sight feels even better than using a sniper scope. But yeah, the MOSIN is super fast fire rate. It can be just really good for feeding, as long as you can maybe get that reload in quickly, or you have another sniper with you. But yeah, it doesn't really have too much bullet drop either. I don't know. It's just sort of the feel of the MOSIN, you know. It's different from all the other snipers. That's why I put it sort of it's not too high, because it does have the 5 ammo capacity, which isn't very ideal, but either way, pretty good sniper if you ask me. Alright, so in the number 3 spot we do have the Scout, and so basically I put the Scout right above the MOSIN because the Scout basically is the MOSIN with a little bit less damage to the body. However, it does have 4 more bullets once you add in the extra bullet, so you do need a little bit of skill to use this gun. It does require only hitting headshots. Basically it's a 3-shot body shot from all ranges, I think. Don't like take my word on that. I'm pretty stupid when it comes to knowing about Phantom Forces guns, but either way, yeah, the Scout is, yeah, really good gun, especially if you can hit those headshots. It can be really worth it, especially for feeding. So yeah. Alright, in the number 2 spot we have the Remington 700, and the Remington 700, to me personally, like, it just feels like one of the best snipers. I just love, for some reason, I just love the scope that comes with it. I don't know why. It just feels so much easier to hit your shots. I just love that scope. That's probably one of the main reasons I have this at number 2. It does have a pretty decent ammo capacity. I think it's got like 7. I think it's 6 plus 1, so 7. It does shoot pretty fast. It's one of those sort of all-round snipers, but I just put it above some of the others just because I just love the feel of it and everything. It's pretty much my go-to sniper, it was until the number 1 spot, which we now have the AWS. And I was debating whether to put this at number 1 or a little bit lower, but I just think with the 11 bullets it has, I think it's 10 plus 1, with the 11 bullets it has, plus the bullet drop has been fixed now, and the fire rate, bro, this gun, it's hands down number 1. I don't really see how you could put any other gun above this. I mean, it has literally everything you need, and plus it's suppressed by default, which gives it that, like, the extra bonus, you know, the good fire rate, the high ammo capacity, and the good bullet drop. I mean, it's just amazing, bro. I can't believe anyone would ever not use the AWS now. But yeah, so those are just basically how I like the snipers. Once again, guys, don't like hate on me if I put the AWS too high or the BFG too low or anything else. These are just my opinions. Please comment down below what you guys think, and that'll be the video. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.